In this video, I built 4 fully automatic and maximum efficient farms. I finally completed the inside of my basement, which includes a fully automatic sorting system, as well as a main lobby, and of course, the 4 fully automatic farms. So let's get started. So real quick, I just want to show you guys what I built inside my megabase. So here, I just went for like a main lobby kind of vibe, you know, just to make it look really cool. So I built these cool arches with these torches of fire. Now in between the doors, I'm probably going to put some chests, some crafting tables, some basics that I will need every day. And I think that'll really make it like a main lobby, you know, like a thing that has everything. And obviously in the middle, we built an elevator with a spiral staircase going around it. So obviously here we'll just have a bed, obviously some more chests for whatever, and just cool decorations, that's it. I'll decorate this more later, but for now, let's go all the way down to the basement. So as you can see, it's pretty big, pretty tall. And down here we have massive amounts of storage. And here we got giant rooms that would be filled with like fully automatic farms, which I'll be working on later in this video, so yeah. And all the way down here, if you turn around, we got these staircases. And all the way up here, there are hallways that connect together and lead to some rooms that will have certain stuff. And down here, if you turn in here, we have even more hallways with more rooms. And here's a quick time lapse of me building it all. But for now, let's get started and build the first farm. Now the first farm on the list is going to be a slime farm. But we're going to build it a little bit differently. So let's make a slime block and make some oozing potions. We'll make those into splash potions. And now let's get some snow blocks. I don't know how much snow we're going to need, but we're just going to get a lot. And we'll go collect some pumpkins. And now we're going to need all the redstone and blocks for the farm. So we're going to start with the 9x9 area that I'm just going to mark out here. Now just before we do this, I got to make sure the snow golem won't die in this biome. And he doesn't. Okay, that's great. I'm sorry, you got that. So this is what the killing chamber is going to look like. So all the slimes are going to fall through here, go up the scaffolding into the killing chamber up there, which I'll have to finish later. And right here will be a stream so that all the pumpkins will get taken off the snow golems and flown right back into the chest. Okay, and that works. So now we can load this with oozing potions, and this with pumpkins, and this chest with shears. And now we'll make it so that all the snowballs that flow through here will get crafted back into snow blocks so we can reuse them. So now all the snowballs that flow through here will get crafted back into snow blocks and into this chest. And now we'll build a water elevator so we can get up and down very quickly. And now we should be able to get up and down no problem. Because there's no collection system, because we need these walls for the killing chamber, I'm just going to make my own separate one. And just like that, the farm is completed. And let's put a chest right here, just for extra pumpkins and shears, just in case. And now let's surround this with a glass wall. Just because when I do use this floor, I think it'll be cool to look down and see the farm. And so that obviously you don't fall down or anything happens to the farm. So now, let's test out the farm. So what I need to do is I need to stand against the wall and hold this down. Okay, that works. So I guess I just stand here and I do this till all 15 stacks are gone. As you can see, the shears are taking off their pumpkins and we're reusing them. And now that we got all those golems in place, we flick this, we splash them, and we turn on that. And now we'll drop down and go up here into the killing chamber where all the slimes will appear. This is really making my FPS very laggy. But now that they're here, we're just gonna... Okay, we just stand there and collect them. And as you can see, we are getting slime blocks. And down here, we're getting all of our snow blocks back. It's still going. And that should be... Is there another one there? There's still a few down there. I don't know if the slime blocks can get in there and get stuck. I hope not. Oh wait, yeah, see? And I have to say, this farm is amazing. This update really made slime farms so much better. And the next farm we're going to build is going to be a stone farm. 4 times as fast. So let's get started. And now if we break it, it should work. Yes, it does. And here we'll place the water that will produce stone. And now the farm is basically completed. But the person who built it put trapdoors here, and I think instead of trapdoors, I'm gonna put some hoppers. And now we need haste too. And for that, we're gonna need a beacon. And I think having them under here is gonna work like the best. So let's go some blocks, and let's build a beacon. And now let's make another room so that we can drain all the water around the beacon. And now that this is done, let's get to draining. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. But now let's see if it works. Which it does. And we'll grab some haste too. And I will block this off. And now all that's to do is to test it. So it works, but it's a bit slower than I thought it would be. Okay, so I definitely placed something wrong. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think I didn't put this redstone and these blocks here, so that might have done the trick. But now let's try again. And by the looks of it, the farm works. So all the pistons are pushing all the blocks, and yeah, it's just giving me new blocks every second. Okay, and the farm is intact, so I think that did it. Yeah, okay, it works. And that is the second farm completed. And down here, I want to build a sugarcane farm, so let's get right on that. And that's the farm completed. It took me quite a while to get like all the redstone for the pistons, the repeaters, and everything like that, but it's finally done. So the pistons will chop the sugarcane, and it'll all come flowing down these streams into the hoppers and right into the chests. And as you can see, it gives me quite a lot, and this is only in 1 hour. And if I want, which I probably will in the future, I can extend it upwards or sideways, but I think I'm gonna put a different farm here. Yeah, so actually in this little spot, I do want to build a melon farm. So let's quickly get that done. And now this farm was quick and easy to build. And I installed a switch here so that I can turn it on and off from outside instead of having to go all the way inside. So now let's see if it works. So yeah, it's taking all the melons, and then it's going to do a quick loop around. And now if you check here, we should have some melons. Yep. I tried using a crafter to craft them into blocks, but it didn't seem to work, so I'm going to have to try and see if I can get that to work eventually. But for now, the farm is done. So now for my storage room, I want to make it all automatic. So let's get started. And now we just use hoppers to connect them all. And that's this side complete. And now we're going to connect these two with a couple of water elevators. And the water elevator works. And now we need to connect there to here. So when this loop is done, all the extra items are going to flow up here into these hoppers and go through this one and all the way up and so on. And now this connects over to this side. And now we just connect this to the last side, and just like that, we're done. And now let's actually fill up all the chests and label them. I kind of like this crisscross design, how they're not like a line, so it looks kind of even and it's a bit different. And now in the hoppers, we need to add some items that will block other items from flowing into the wrong chests. And to do that, we can just use the cobblestone from our stone farm that we built earlier. And we can name these blockers. And now we just gotta add the right amount in each of these. So up top, I'm thinking to do some logs and planks at the bottom. And on this side, I'm thinking of doing like some like nature kind of section, so like grass and such. Put some dirt here, stone, cobble. And at the end of the storage system, I'm just going to quickly make it so that all the extra items will flow all the way over into these extra chests. And now it is safe to say that the system is fully completed. I've assigned blocks and items to every single chest. Of course, there's still some empty ones that I just don't know what to put for now. But that is why we have these chests. Any block or item that doesn't already have an assigned chest will just end up here, and I can just see what needs a chest and what doesn't. All of our farms are completed too. And this one's already overflowing. I'll put all the links to these farms in the description below so that you can check it out for yourself. But that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'ma see y'all.